I did this video and there was no storage on my phone, and it was a really cool video too, and I deleted the app because I got so upset and I forgot to export the video. That's beside the point. So now I have to do the entire thing over, the entirety of my video over. And I actually hit a couple good points on there as well. But you know what? Live and let live. You know, if Apple, mind you, I have like 800 photos in my thing and like legit 10 apps. I don't know what they're asking of me, except they better monetize this YouTube channel tomorrow or else I'm gonna lose my marbles. Anyways, so today's video is going to be about building self-worth and confidence. And if you're asking what I'm looking at my little don't look at the weight, girl. I like scribbled all over it. I wanted to get like the best points for you guys, not for me. Okay, for us. Anyways, but this is true. I actually got this generated off ChatGPT, and I think I feel obligated to sort of like mention that, like, because in my head I'm like, oh my god, no one's gonna know I'm like using AI in order to like get all of these great ideas and examples and like palm them off as my own, which is cool. I love that, but I don't know, something just tells me to like just throw it out there because I want, and like I secretly want to gatekeep that. So if you want to ignore that small fact, you are my savior. Thank you. Anyways, I went for a crop outfit today. I threw on this sweatshirt. I had pajamas under. I did a full beat though, and I went to the gym, and I laid around all day. I cleaned up and I didn't do anything. So I thought it was funny that like I was like putting makeup on and getting ready for a video to post, and not because I was going out on a date or anything. It's kind of depressing. But get your bag, girl, right? Get your bag. Anyways, so yeah, today's topic is going to be building self-worth and confidence before love. So I generated these four, actually ChatGPT did that and I mentioned that, but I cherry picked these. These were actually the first, and then like the last one in my last video that didn't make the cut. I emphasized the last part, so I'm just gonna put a star there again. So so for the first one, it was read, define your worth. So when you're like dating or like in a relationship or anything like that, I think it's important to sort of like define like what you're looking for and like have a clear picture in your head of how it looks to you, and also like you should also like, what's it called, what's the word when you like negotiate with yourself and say, if I don't get this, then do that, you know? So like defining your worth is super important. And even outside, and I was saying that before, even outside of being in a relationship or like in love or anything like that, like even if it's like for yourself, you want to define your worth beforehand, just to make sure like you're safe after every interaction, because like people are so selfish and they'll take advantage 100%. Like Apple taking advantage of me and not having enough storage, and so now and it's so ironic because like I'm just starting this YouTube channel and I'm like super stoked about it, and every time I try something new, something happens. So I don't know if it's because it's me self-sabotaging or if it's the world, and I don't want to blame the world anymore, and I want to just come out and say it's me, but come on, Apple. I have like 800 photos. You can't ask any more of me. Like, are you crazy? There are people with thousands of photos in their thing. We are not worried about those folks. Okay, so point number 2 is to work on self-acceptance. So this is important because I can't believe I have to repeat all of this. So it's important. Working on your self-acceptance is important because like when working on self-acceptance, so like, you know how everyone's always like, okay, the things that I don't like about myself, other people like about me and stuff like that. And I don't know. I like that rings true, but like for me, like even those things that I don't like about myself, I'm super competitive about. I'm like I love those things that even I don't like about myself, because I know that there is value even in the things I don't like about myself. And I know someone's gonna try and come and like manipulate me and say, yeah, but I like that, just to see what they can get out of me, because they see that I am at war with myself. And so like you have to accept the things that even you don't like, and maybe leave a little bit of space for like other people to like get to know you, and like even the sides that you don't like, because maybe they can drop a gem for you and you can sort of like carry that with you and throughout life, which is also cool too. So yeah, I actually do that, and it's kind of selfish because like I'm always preaching about fairness and all of that, and but like when like I'm trying to like meet someone new, I always like try and switch it up, and I'm like, I want them to see different aspects of me. And I don't like singing the same song to different guys, you know, like where I work, what do I do for a living, what do I do for fun, my hobbies, whatever. So whatever, I get a little bit greedy sometimes, like when I'm out with a really hot guy and he's like, no, but I love what you don't love about you. And I'm like, oh my God, really? And then I kind of accept it. Only if the guy's hot. No, I'm not, I'm no cap right there. If the guy's hot, I might accept it a lot more and love that a lot more because he said that. But you know what though, what I've learned throughout dating is that hot guys will really just say anything too. And that is a bummer. Like, if you're a hot girl looking for a hot guy and you're like, hot guys are super hard to come by, and when you finally like land one and you're on a date with them, you realize how much their standards also, like they're also being like, they're playing the field, and so they have to like bring themselves low to a point, and like you don't know if you're the low point or something like that too. So I'm like, oh my God. But like when a hot guy compliments my something I don't like, I tend to like accept it a little bit more. But yeah, just whatever. That's point 2. Point 3, it says to embrace your imperfections, which to me sounded the same as number 2, if I'm being genuine. Embrace imperfection. I don't know, it doesn't even specify if you're embracing other people's imperfection or like yours, but embracing your imperfections it literally sounds like number 2 just reworded. So yeah, just accepting what you are. Like I don't want to say if you're a stripper, but like if you're a data analytics person, or if I saw a girl's video earlier and she said she was like a 6th grade teacher, and now she's like taking YouTube more seriously, and like how some people don't take influencers seriously as a job or something like that, and whatever. But and to me, I was like, she's crazy. She left her job, she like got her degree and she finished out and she did everything, and then like she ended up just hanging out on YouTube, making a living off YouTube and like Instagram. And I'm like, wow, that girl is insane, but it's so incredible, her story, right? So like, and so I'm like, maybe I should just embrace my imperfections too. But my imperfections are this: I have 0 skill. I can't even sit down and talk to you on camera. And I'm just also embracing that as well. So if you're a cutie and you're watching this, feel free to comment. I may or may not accept it a lot more coming from you. So, no, I'm kidding. That's so funny. But, yeah. So, and the last point we have here is forgiving yourself. And I remember in the beginning of the video, I start that because that was a major one while you're like dating, or like in a relationship, or even if you're not in a relationship, if you're just literally like on a journey to self like awareness, self-improvement, or anything like that. Like, everyone's gonna make a mistake. Everyone is not perfect. Even if like you've done something 1,000 times, it's still not going to be perfect, right? So for me, like, forgiving myself is so easy because, like, everything is trial and error, you know, and sometimes the world would literally harden up and like want you to really drop down and beg for forgiveness for something you've done wrong. But if you apologize and if you accept that maybe it was done incorrectly or you might have hurt someone's feelings, then ask for forgiveness, but also like forgive yourself too, because like also you understand that, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done that, or you know, like, oh great, what a shitty person I am. And that's such a great place to be in, because honestly there's so much growth in there. You can like one minute be like, damn, I'm such a shitty person, and then tomorrow literally God might bless you with like some new aspect of something you were like looking to get into. Like sometimes those things happen, and like forgiving yourself is super major in like building your self-worth and confidence, because like you can like go against the world and still like at the end of the day be safe and have a safe place with yourself. And that's what you want. You don't want to be at war with yourself where you're always like, you know, like reaching out of yourself and like all of those things, because then like also your identity isn't yours. Like you start to like take on other people's identity, and honestly it's not really cute. Like you wear what other people perceive of you, and sometimes it's not a good look, like, and sometimes it's good. But for me, like I don't take what other people's perception of me unless it's like really top tier. Like if people are thinking of me really low, I'm like, all right, fine, whatever, get away from me. And I forgive myself for having even went around their company. No, I'm kidding, but still, you know. But I think that was everything. That was a pretty short video, but if you have any like tips of like or suggestions as to like angling, or like even for like dating, which is what I'm niching in, it's super cool if you commented, and like sort of, it would be super cool actually if you sort of engaged and, I don't know, ask for a certain topic, or like, you know, like, I don't know, something, like subscribe me or something, help your girl out. But I think that's everything, and see you on the flip side.